Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guides. In this video we're going after another Remnant 2 achievement, Equal Measures, where you need to receive an alignment reading from Meidra. Now this is quite a long one, so buckle up. Now Meidra can be found in Yasha in the Withering Weald, but only on certain world rerolls. Now personally, at the time of doing this guide, I have re-rolled Yasha 9 times. So far at the time of writing this guide, Meidra has only appeared once in the Withering Weald section on Yasha, which is accessible from the Red Throne starting point in Yasha itself. Now you will have two options by the look of things in the Withering Weald. On some runs you will come up against the Root Nexus boss, whereas on other runs you will be able to find Meidra in the same location as the boss should be. But obviously it's a different kind of world reroll, so Meidra will then be there instead of the boss, so it's entirely luck of the draw on which one you will get. Keep re-rolling until Meidra appears. Now you will know Meidra has spawned as there will be a blue NPC on the map where the Root Nexus normally is, as well as you being able to see a very tall tree with purple glowing leaves from a good distance away. And then when you get to Meidra, speak with her where she will offer to open your eye, and depending on the type of answers you give, you will receive a new trait from Meidra you can use throughout the rest of the game. Meidra will ask you a series of questions with there being two answers, one good, one bad. Now the answers you give won't affect the actual story in Remnant 2, however the trait you want to go for does differ depending on how you approach the questions. If you want to kindly show empathy and concern throughout the questions, you will receive the Barkskin trait, which reduces all incoming damage by 10% after you put 10 trait points into it, and is my pick. If, however, you answer with malice, distain and show a general disregard for those around you, then you will receive the Bloodstream trait, which reduces the grey section of your health bar, which is where you take damage's cooldown, by 3 seconds after you've placed 10 trait points into it, and for me isn't really worthwhile compared to negating 10% of all incoming damage. But of course it's personal preference. Answer the questions either kindly to get the Barkskin trait reducing all damage by 10%, or answer negatively for reducing a small chunk of your health bar's regen by 3 seconds. You do you, very best of luck in getting it done. Either way, whichever you decide, enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. You guys take care of yourselves, and we do look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.
Fascinating. Imagine you are the immortal empress, but the secret of your immortality, and the immortality of all who pledge fealty to you, is gone. The Thane is dead, and soon all who are immortal will become mortal again. If you reveal this, you risk the loss of all your power. Do you tell your people the truth, or do you try to find another way? Ha! Oh dear. No bother, it's nothing. Moving on. You are an innkeeper. One of your loyal patrons proclaims he is to be imprisoned 2 days hence for a crime of which he is innocent. In his final days of freedom, he plans to poison those who have wrongly accused him. You know he speaks true, but you can stop him. A simple slip of Kyber seed powder into his next drink, and he will be bedridden, but otherwise unharmed, for days. Do you poison him, or do you turn a blind eye to his plots of revenge? Ooh, how revealing. Your village suffers from a terrible goon. He beats those weaker than he, until they can no longer stand. All who have tried to reason with him have ended up the same way. Do you aid the victims, or attempt to destroy the goon? You cannot do both. I see. It has been prophesied that your son would someday bring about a great calamity. Because of this prophecy, a warlord tried to kill him when he was just an infant. Now that your son is grown, he believes the prophecy to be true. He courageously plans to give himself up to the warlord to save the world from the foretold calamity. Do you allow your son to sacrifice himself, or stop him in order to save his life? Well done. You have chosen your path, sweet beast. Your heart is true. May the power of the doe's eye free you from your incarnate shackles.